You've done as I asked, I see. Many thanks. And I must say, watching you got... oh, but in any event, thanks to...
Our task is complete. That was certainly worthwhile.
That was hardly a challenge for adventurers of our caliber.
Our efforts have been rewarded. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
On my way! My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Unless I'm very much mistaken, we've got just what we need tucked away in storage. No foe is your equal, Arisen.
The Arisen has been torched! Quick! Douse the flames!
I'm in your hands.
Have no fear. Everything will be alright.
What is it? Suppose that was an unlikely guess. None took to the training like you did. No, I'd hoped to add you to our rank. Apologies for assuming. Many keep their distance. At the very least, I'd like easier said than done. All I wouldn't give for some decent weapons and a soldier to act as an example. Mayhap you could aid us. I know 'tis much to ask. Much appreciated. We'd welcome what you can...
Sir Beryl's request is quite understandable. Weaponry and motivated soldiers are the pillars of any military.
Well met. Have you any weapons for me? Good of you to go to the trouble. Many thanks. Those weapons you gave us have made all the difference. Yet the recruits still lack for motivation.
The port crystal is set, but we'll... have need of a ferry stone, should we seek to make use of it.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
My benefits. I shan't resist.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Got to keep moving.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in...
Well met, sir. I thought so. That girl's always running off on... Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd... Welcome and well...
Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Well met, sir. Greetings. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining... the vocations. It is always a pleasure.
Let's take it easy today.
Now here's a welcome sight.
Wonder if anyone would notice if I miss training.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
I seem to recall leaving just such an item in storage.
Good evening, sir. I trust...
Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right.
To this world I return, ready to...
A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
Say, no need to be humble. Pray, sir. I'm after an instructor. If I'm to grow stronger, I need to learn from someone who's seen actual battle. And I suppose you wouldn't recommend... Many thanks, sir.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen?
I've you to thank for that new recruit. The lad's well eager, he is. Soldiers like him boost them. There's just one problem. Seeing a lad so spirited, so sets my blood. Need I explain? What say you? Care to spar with me a bit? Glad to hear it. Think of it like a game. Whoever steps out first, seeing as you're no warrior, let's begin. That was well fought. You're in... I dare say I needed that. I've ne'er met anyone like you. You've done more for me this part. A commendable sort you are. Would that I...
Sir Baron, you must come. A goblin pack has descended over by...
My thanks for the report. Goblins can be dastardly. Quick! I here! Watch my back!
I must be vigilant. Townspeople depend on me.
Life's been pretty kind to me.
Steps it in.
I'd hasten...
Away.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste. Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
What was that?
Have we met, sirs? You seem familiar somehow.
Randall! What happened? Speak to me, lad!
Sir, we managed to fell the goblins, but then a cyclops... We stuck the beast with arrows till one of them pierced its eye.
Never mind that, lad. You so... Twould seem my days of peace are us. Do you recall the soldier we met on the road? They'll want me to take responsibility for that, I just know it. Shan't be long. I doubt such a thing would be asked of any human in shock. There's no fighting it. But I'll be damned if I let the troops suffer on my account. In the time that remains to me, I'll get them... This shan't go down well.
We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labor.
Haven't you a lantern arisen? Very useful ingredients to be gathered here.
Well met. You couldn't have come at a better time. Word of my dismissal arrived just a few hours. 'Twould seem my time here's reached its end. Can't say I'm happy about it. And if you'll remember, 'tis where you and... Going, are you? Be well, friends.
Sir! A cyclops has come!
And I thought I was something like... Ah!
Hi, sir. I've been better, as 'twere, but I'll live, and I expect we all shall.
Glad to hear it. Make for the encampment and inform your captain of what happened here.
Aye, sir.
Impeccably done.
Full glad I am to see you unharmed, my friend. Be careful. Nearly trodden the flower. Thank heavens. Incredible!
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. I suppose 'tis so.
Naught like a feast to get you ready for bed. Goodness. We're higher up than I'd thought.
Would be quite painful were we to fall.
We ought to proceed with caution.
So we...
Hi there. Impeccable. I was just wondering if I'd get to see you one more time. You've done much on my behalf, 'tis true. If this ordeal has taught me anything, 'tis to have faith in my ability as... See, I have a friend who emigrated there, who happens to be in need of an instructor. And I figure, even if it means serving under different... Suppose this is where we part. And may the sun shine brightly on...
Views such as this would make a journey worthwhile.
'Twould be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
'Tis no great shock to me. And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
How might I be of service?
Unless I'm very...
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So if we hope to see you again.
Might as well take a look. Need anything? Stop by again soon.
Quite the sum of gold we just spent. 'Tis clear the Arisen is no miser.
We've a journey to prepare for after all. We can't afford to cut corners.
takes to steal. The townspeople depend on me. Let's get to work.
This ox will not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Wearing on
Chance to put my feet up is...
I'm wishing my armor can wait till the morn.
Have you come from the ancient battle in times past? Since a few days, it could be that. Say, if I. Could it be your. If I cannot dissuade you from.
Say, 'twas stolen from me while I was... 'Tis no exaggeration. To be quite truthful, working under a man such as him, unless you...
Jadeite Orb could be anywhere now. Perchance we ought to speak with someone who has experience in banditry.
I've got wares of every ilk. Pleasure doing business with you.
Where? Oh, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly, always a pleasure.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll...
Leave this place at once!
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume?
Leave this place at once!
With the port crystal placed, we'll be able to use a fairy stone to return here in an instant.
Precious little time.
I'll sleep sound. Upon my life, I...
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
What am I to do? Crowns and politics are no concern of mine.
Welcome to the Star. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back any time.
Your Majesty, 'tis not a matter for prying.
Fine wares
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe it was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the central players in the court, none would be able to deny. Only select members of. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to the citizenry. What say you? I thank you, your Majesty. The first is Trevo Mine. Next is Half Village. Finally,
We have been charged with the felling of monsters. By combining our strengths, we shall overcome this trial as all others.
Hail, friend. I've an eye for people. I'm in a bit of a quandary. Fear not. I'd be much obliged. Sound appealing? You've come. So, what say you? Many thanks, friend.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
'Tis as you say. I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen, and it seems I was right. Be well, Arisen.
I had every faith our paths would cross again, Arisen. I knew we'd not be long apart.
This rumor has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptom.
Well met.
Looking to make a
Hope to see you again.
Oi there, friend. All I ask is that you hear my request. What my thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters. Only trouble is, that's where you come in. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my splendid... Now, the carts only depart, and mind you don't forget to... Each cart travels, so anyone thinking of... Pat enough of my lecture. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time. Come find me when you've delivered that letter.
We need only deliver it to the intended recipient.
We're to see this letter to Sir Lennart in Melve. Shall we board the ox cart?
This ox... I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later. This is rather thrilling. 2 arms, a Minotaur upon us.
Ice attacks will soon see this photo. Well done.
If this is where
Show him your metal!
What's this way?
Battle is best avoided here.
Arisen? I should have expected you may yet linger here.
That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above.
These teams are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
Well fought, Arisen.
I dare say the Arisen could have defeated this lot without us.
A result to be proud of. The Arisen has been drenched.
That was outstanding, if I do say so myself.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Sworn the blighter went this way.
You should. Arisen, you are full of surprises. I look forward to informing my own master of that strategy.
Truly?
My head will roll if aught goes awry.
All my peers seem so much more capable.
gives me trouble, they'll taste of steel.
Would not be unwelcome for an ally to appear for once.
We fight. To arms.
Tis easily done.
One of us has been drenched.
You'll not live to regret this. Oh, methinks the fiend felt that. Perhaps a few more for good measure. Drop all your valuables, and I might just take
You scum! Don't that should be.
No one can defend themselves when drafted like this.
I'll gladly stay a while.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
There's a ladder here.
Oh, excellent find.
Is there aught I can do for you? I would gladly offer you any aid. Don't you e'er tire of running to and fro? Now,
Look at my wares, my stomach's
wearing
growling.
armor all day.
Time for an early supper.
Aye, what can I do for you? Ah, she's a kindly sort, I must say.
Our results are awaited. What say we make our report?
That Lady Margaret's...
My bed, and as sharp as this.
It's been a hard day.
I've not seen Ned.
Time to be heading home.
Well met. Hope to see you again.
Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Follow me. I will guide you to the location.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next? ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
What to make of this?
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite.
The Arisen's soaked to the bone. What is that, a tower? Nay, a statue.
We ought to take a closer look. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Feast your eyes on this.
Well done! That was superb, Arisen.
Allow me to alter our route, Master. By my calculations, this one will prove shorter. Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Continue our onslaught, and the behemoth will soon topple. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
See, this is the product of your evil.
Initiative, I'll have you know.
I shall wait.
Your You're soaked. Do try not to catch cold.
You'll not live to regret this. This creature is hard as stone, making it ideal for tossing at our other foes.
Pray, follow me. Do I disappoint you, Master?
Oh! A small force venture. I'll not stop you if you wish to
A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
Narrow passages may await us. Be on your guard.
Fine. There's a haze over my eyes. Can anyone hear me? We need help. I don't want to fall here.
Damn blizzard! Is this where I'm to draw my last? Sonnet!
I am in your debts.
Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle? I'm ready to attack, Master. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen.
Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? We were to make for Har village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
To charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one.
Be sure to keep your wits about you. I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Arisen has been drenched.
I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike through.
You look... You're not one of ours. Forgive me. Would you aid me in reaching...
'Tis done.
Well said.
Let us proceed to the next location. Would be most efficient to make for our nearest destination first. Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. With a ferry stone in hand, we can travel west.
A fantastic find. This is why I shall never tire of our adventures.
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Keep your eyes peeled.
You went in there to save my fellow soldier. I underestimated you, friend. I shall send word you've done well this day.
Hold, sir. I'd rethink pressing onward if I were you. The villagers... Forgive me. We were hoping to reclaim... We fled when the drag... Easier said than done. What are we to do? Ah. Please, sir.
Saurians abound, Master. Be on your guard.
Caution would be what? Saurians!
We'd best report back.
Is the deed done, good Arisen? We shall all be able to return to our homes at last. I can hardly wait. I dare say we'll have this place livable. I cannot thank you enough. Long, if you happen to pass by, I should like for you to see this place as 'twas a full...
With this, the peril has passed. Still, perhaps we ought to visit the village. Again anon, just to be certain.
'Tis as you say.
Our work is not yet done. On to the nearest location. Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it.
What is that, a tower? Nay, a statue.
We ought to take a closer look.
When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame.
Prevailed by the skin of our teeth.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries. Putting that aside, have you grown accustomed to the adventuring life? If there's anything you're unsure of, I would fain be of aid.
My thanks, truly. I hope only to be of assistance.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Mayhap we ought to return for a rest when we're in need of it. Indeed, 'twas enough to make one pity our foe.
If 'tis as broken as it seems, then I'm afraid we've no recourse but to find another way around.
Forgive me if I do not jump for joy.
Found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
sunset rules mean.
Here's pricked. It will be difficult to pinpoint distant foes by sight alone.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
Goblins approach!
We have no means of exposing our enemy's weakness.
I hope you weren't expecting this.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
Keep on like that, we'll be done here soon enough.
Outstanding.
Oi, you there! If you're fit to fight, give us a hand. Right, lend us your aid. Scatter the goblins!
Nasty creatures, aren't they? But they'll not bother us again.
You've a strong arm. The goblins are well routed. You have my thanks. 'Twas a simple patrol mission. I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come.
Over here, if you would.
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
There's something down there. Is it safe? safe to descend? One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. I cannot fault you, Gareth. Your sword! Do try not to cut the hole.
Well aimed. Right where it hurts. A Minotaur hunts us.
Ice is our ally against such fiends.
This brute has quite the temper.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
Nicely done. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Methinks we can move this boulder if we work together.
I say we give it a push and see what happens. What say we get some rest? I'm not sure I could face a trek with my belly so full.